Almighty. Am I alive? Hello, hello. Alright. What is going on, everybody? And welcome to Season 5, the first episode of Season 5 of the... yeah, brilliant start. Of the Deportivo La Coruna career mode. Yeah, just making sure my audio was still working. Apologies for that. The microphone's decided to be incredibly sensitive today. Anywho, so yeah, Vallejo's gone on loan. We have 75 million in the transfer budget. Obviously, we lost the 95 million. That was always going to go. I was hit with a no returns. So there's also that as well. So I will lose out on money. Now, this is the current squad. I'm wondering how many of these players are going to get sold. Of course, we are the champions of Spain. And we are going to be defending the title this season, as well as trying to go for the Champions League as usual. And we have a ton of players that have just come back from loan as well. Look at this. Buzz is back, and he's already a 72 overall, so that's something to look forward to. I'll probably loan him out again for another season. Well, we'll see how things go. Bogdani at centre half. Again, he needs to go on another loan. Riviera, I'll loan him out again. Prieto will be loaned out. Marin will be loaned out. Kuznetsov will be loaned out. And Salazar, I actually might have him as the main team this season. We'll see how things go on that front. And Mane, I'll probably look to just move him on, to be honest with you. So I think first things first, before we do anything, let's go to the squad hub. So first off, do you know who I didn't give a new contract to? And I missed out. Sorry. Oh no, he still wants it. Okay, good. Sorry, Ardo, because he is a very important player to the team. He's 27 as well. He's still at a really good age. I'm gonna go with 3-year extended, so I'll put him on 4 years and 11 months, so essentially a 5-year contract. He wants a release clause of 164 million. I've always said if we just top that up to 180 million, yeah, they're happy with that. Okay, and he only wants 40k a week. That is quite surprising. He was only, I mean, to be fair, he is on 12, but as we are champions, I was expecting players to want a bit more money, but I'll take that. There we go. Soriano, I've signed him to a 4-year contract. He does have a 5-year contract. He does have a 180 million release clause, so that'll be interesting. Mane, we're just gonna add him to the transfer list. To be honest with you, might be able to get 1 million for him. Let's just go from the top. Obviously, we have a few other players on loan. Obviously, Arnaz, I'll keep him. Bless me again. Apologies for that. I need sneezing, of course. So I have quite a lot of goalkeepers, as you can see at the moment. I think I might sell one. So Cecido is still out on loan at the moment. Arnaz is the 4th choice keeper, and then we've got these 3. Well, I'm going to sell Farello. He has actually gone up to an 80, funny enough. But I'm actually going to sell him. Just because I just don't see him playing. So Farello, we're going to look to move him on. We can get about 10 million for him, which would be pretty good. Puerto will stay. I want to keep Marin, though, as well. So Arnaz, I'm probably going to transfer list him as well. So yeah, I've Simon as the number 1 goalkeeper. I'll give him the number 1 jersey this season. Prieto will be number 2, and Marin will be number 3. And then Cecido will stay on loan. That's what I'll do there. Quagalita, I'm happy with him still. Morales, of course, he's on loan still. Fernandez, might as well keep him around. Tati, of course, he's coming back in the January window. I thought he was coming back in this one, but no, he went out. He'll be coming back in the January one. Lorero is in the last year of his contract, and he isn't looking at the moment here, so I will probably need to look to replace him. Obviously, Cho, happy with him. Newbie, yeah, we'll keep him around. Diamande, of course, he's staying unless obviously a big deal comes in. Losada, he's still on loan at the moment. Bogdani, He will also be added to the loan list. Better, might as well just keep him. Alti, yeah, keep him for now. Obviously, Vindigorov is still on loan. Kuznetsov, I'm going to add him to the loan list as well. Ginaret is still on loan. Grimaldo is now down to an 81. So, Viejo, he's just Manuel. Vallejo, he's gone out on loan to Lecce, so it's actually a pretty good loan move for him. He's 71 as well overall, so he's a player to keep an eye on. Lopez will keep him around, why not? Timber, yeah, of course. Veronk, yeah. Charlie Pino, yeah. There's obviously deals coming in Mbappe. Yeah, I'm happy with the four midfielders there. Guerrero, yeah, we'll keep him around. Why not? Riviera, he needs to go on a loan, and so does Pietro. Both of them on loan. Soriano, I've just signed him to a new deal. I mean, he's worth 60 million, but I've put a release clause of 180 million. So Mane, I've already added him to the transfer list. Buzz, you're going to go on loan again. Yereme, obviously, I'm happy to keep him. Salzar, see, this is the thing. I have a feeling we're going to lose one of these wingers. I have a feeling we will. So therefore, I would like Salzar to, potentially come through now. Obviously, Martinez is still on loan. Golovansky will keep him as well. Song goes on loan still. Hoyland's there. Davaskas and Moreno's still on loan as well. So we'll go with that for the moment. So let's start simming through. We've got 3 messages straight from the off. Sorry. 3 offers right from the bloom. They're all players I'm looking to move about. Buzz to go to AZ Alkmaar on a 1-year loan. Yes, please. So Anaz, of course, and both Marin. Well, Marin I'm keeping, so I'm going to say no to that deal. But Arnaz, let's negotiate and try and get a little bit more for him. I'll try and get... Yeah, they're happy with that. We'll do 700k. That's fair. He's the fullback, isn't he? Yeah. Kuznetsov on a 1-year loan to Sampdoria. Yeah, that'll be a good loan move for him. I think they are probably still in the 2nd tier of Italian football, so 2nd tier football, that's pretty good. Another 3 offers coming in. So Bogdani on a 2-year loan to Fortuna Dusseldorf. Yeah, we'll do that one. From Kosovo, of course. Mane with a chance to go play for... Oh, they're Argentina. Yeah, right, we'll negotiate. Try and get 2 million for him. No, they don't want to do it. That's disappointing. And Alti to Barcelona. I don't think I can say no to that. Alti here might be on his way out. Of course, we've had him for the previous 4 seasons. He was in the starting team. Let's negotiate with Barcelona. It's Barcelona. You can't say no to Barcelona. But I am going to try and get a little bit more for him. Let's go with 36 million. Oh, Guardiola's back at Barca. 30.3. They're standing firm. What about 32? They're happy with that. Unfortunately, Alti looks like he's going to Barcelona. Not really much I could do but get a better deal for him. I managed to get 32 million instead of the initial 30.3. A little bit more money coming in, but unfortunately, I knew that this summer transfer window is going to be brutal. There are players that are going to be leaving. Pietro with a loan to Leganes here. That'll be an interesting one. We will negotiate, but it keeps him in Spain, I guess. But let's just see if they want to do it. No, they don't want to do that. And then new deal. Well, I've already agreed a year loan. Chelsea actually want to sign him, but I'm going to reject Chelsea because I've already agreed. I would have genuinely thought about it more, but I've already agreed a deal with AZ Alkmaar, and I'd very much like to keep him. Another offer for Mane. So they want to do a swap. Let's do a better negotiation. Remove the exchange player. We will do. Let's go 1.5 million then. They really, really want to do an exchange, don't they? $1.4 million. There you go. That's the final offer I'm going with. Okay, there we go. They've accepted that. Why can they what was wrong with an extra 100k on top of that? Brilliant. Yeah, so there's our first big blow. He is 28, so he is in the prime of his years. So maybe look for someone on the younger side. Anybody else want a new contract? So this first episode is all about trying to deal with like contracts and shit. But Riviera does need a new contract. Years. Deny the release clause. Accept. There we go. Riviera signed to a new deal, and now he should be able to go out on loan. So when they've got a year left on their contract, unless they won't get a move. And there we go. Oh, that's a message from him. Mane's a popular man, isn't he? Yeah, it was Union Santa Fe. You know, they're Argentinian as well, aren't they? Oh no, Santa Fe. No, they're Colombia. I want to say. I don't know. Another club here from South America as well. I don't know which country they're from. I just know they're South American. Well, we've already agreed a deal that's something better than that, so we'll probably just stick with what we've got. And then there's a loan offer for Pietro from Zoltwergem in Belgium. Are they Belgium? Zoltwergem? Or are they... No, yeah, they're Belgium. And, okay, there'll be a loan. Alright, I have to do that. I'll do a 1-year loan for Pietro. This will be kind of like a make or break loan move for him now. He's got to seriously go up overall, Pietro. If he can get near this high, like 68, 69, 70, then he's got something. He's got a chance. Buzz is going to say Alkmaar for a season on loan. Done a lot of business already. Kuznetsov here. Gone to Sampdoria on loan. LT to Barcelona, that's the big loss there, 32 million. And we've lost our star left back. Decent. We've got a D for that one. Best possible 41.4. Could have been worse, I guess. We've got more offers. I've already agreed a 1-year loan with Zoltwergem, so we're just gonna go with that. Tottenham want to sign Mara now. I'm still going to reject though because Naz again. I've already agreed a deal already. Oh no, they ended. Oh wow. Okay, well talks have ended. Brilliant. No, well I would have. Danny's gone to Fortuna Düsseldorf, but I think they're in the second tier of German football. Mane's gone to South America, somewhere in South America. Salazar's got a loan to buy at Girona. You know what? That would be a really good. Yeah, I'm gonna actually experiment with that one. but it'll be without a loan. They want to do 2 years. We're just going to propose a 1-year one. They're happy with that. No, I don't want to do a 1-year loan. And Arnaz, we'll just accept that. I know it's not as much as I was going for, but another offer for Arnaz. There we go. Dundee. Is that Dundee? That's not Dundee United. That's Dundee FC. Ooh, Farello, Ajax. So that's a good move, I think, for him. Honestly, I'm just going to accept that for Farello, off to Ajax. And Riviera on a 1-year loan to Real Deportivo. That'll be a good loan move for him as well. So he's gone on loan to Zoltwergem for 12 months. Salazar is going to go to Girona. It wasn't my intention, but Girona's a good loan move. I've already agreed a loan move there. Farello's got another opportunity, but Ajax have offered more, so we're going to just go with Ajax's deal. What's this? An important production company. It wants to film your team throughout the next competitive year. Accepting this offer could possibly various the clubs, including release and exposure. However, it also might add pressure on the players. Consider the. We'll do a documentary. Why not? Fucking hell, man. Arnaz won't fuck off. I'm trying to sell this guy, and there's 3 clubs now. No, we're gonna reject the one very nice Seaman. That's not happening. Cho to Bayer Leverkusen. You know what? I feel like we're above Bayer Leverkusen at this point in terms of who's got what over. So we're gonna say no. And Farello. Ooh, Indonesia have offered more. Alright, we'll go with Indonesia's offer and we'll see which one he goes to. Another offer for Arnaz. Just accept it, get out of here, Arnaz. Riviera has gone to Real Deportivo for a season. Yeah, we're just gonna, so it doesn't overlap or anything like that. There we go, Farello, also a player from the first season. He's gone to Indonesia instead for 12.1 million. Could have got 15 million for him, but meet in the middle and go with 4 then. We'll give him about 4.5k. Yeah. Now that Pirello is gone, the number 1 jersey is available now. So Unai Simon will wear number 1. Obviously that does now. We need a right back, don't we, this season? Pat has gone to right back at the moment, as he is a right back. He's the first big loss to the team. Honestly, I think Pietro will stay on the bench as the second choice. Obviously, we're now going to need a fullback, aren't we? So we're actually going to look to sign somebody now, because all I've done is sell people so far. So let's go to the transfer hub and see what right backs I have in here, because I think I have a couple. Yeah, a lot of left backs, because I was looking at left backs earlier on, of course. Cambiasso can play as a right back as well, wouldn't be a bad signing. Raikon, he's at United though. Now Martinez, start scouting him. Right, we're going to need to look for more right backs then. First off, let's look in La Liga. Obviously, Alti now is at Barcelona. Nothing I can do about that. Marcos Llorente might be a decent shout to look at. I know he's 34, but he could be pretty helpful. Although, to be fair, we do have already 2 really young. Sorry, we already have Grimaldo playing at left back, so we don't want 2 older players. Zanotti might be a good shout. Let's have a look. In the Bundesliga, why not? Alexander Arnold's there, he's at Leipzig. Got Reece James. So I'm already looking at Arnold, Martinez. What flag is that again? That's that's Cape Verde, isn't it? Yeah. Thiago Santos. Look at that guy. Marcus Wolf. Let's have a look in the Premier League. That's Curacao. Ooh, Conor Bradley, that wouldn't be a bad one. You know what, let's why not? And Bowie as well. He's at Sheffield United. Wow. Dest, he's always been a solid player. Bradley Fry, what a name. Gusto. Malif Gusto, you'd be a decent option. Hakimi's playing for Chelsea now. Alex, he's the Bournemouth player, yeah, he'd be a good one. He's a decent player. João Mario's at Everton. Burnley have got 2 right backs from Carousel. Interesting. And finally, I'm just going to have a look in League 1 as well. League 1 usually always has some. Dallow's playing there. And so is Mazraoui. I'll keep Mazraoui in mind. Mikic. Choose Scallywag. Yeah, brilliant. Samuel Royer. Stanisic, he'd be. I'll shortlist him. And Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, he finally decided to change his nation from English to DR Congo, where he's actually going to get international football, so that's good for him. And we'll shortlist him as well, why not? Alright, well, that's what we've got at the minute. Yeah, with Ajax broke down, but he joined Indonesia instead. I want both 5 million, but I guess we want to play against the elite clubs. Got a European tour coming up. No, I have a deal with him. He's just gonna leave to go to that club there. For fuck's sake, it broke down. Fuck off. I can't sell this guy. I will just release him from his contract if it comes to it. So yeah, perhaps I'll have to just play at fullback for now. We got the win. Hoyland and Yarame. Do you know what I haven't actually done yet? Oh, finally he's been sold. Jesus Christ. Finally. He's gone to Al Fatah in Saudi Arabia instead. But that guy was going everywhere. I don't care if it was a bad negotiation, just needed to get him out. AC Milan. No, when I see him ain't going anywhere. He's only just joined 6 months ago. That's why that wouldn't. Marin, no. One round getting an equaliser. Is that OP Martin, is it? Hmm. What? Why is there... Is he at... He's not been added to the... Fuck it, I'm just going to block offers for now because it's annoying me. I usually don't do that, but... Okay. So, so Lorente is 81 overall at Bilbao at the minute. Zanotti is 82 rated at Betis. Gusto is 84 rated. Obviously, I'm kind of Santos, who could be making a move, and so could be, who's the other one? It was Santos and interesting, Santos from Midtjylland. Oh no, Martinez from Sevilla. Gonna need another day. So he's 83 overall, 26 years of age. He'd be kind of the right back I'd look at Arnau Martinez. But if I'm looking at the other ones as well, Mazraoui is 80 overall. Alex Jimenez, 24 years of age at Bournemouth, 83 overall. He's the one I might go for, to be honest with you, Gusto. Dest is 83. How much would Jimenez be worth? About 33 million. Bowie is 79. Bradley's an 84. I'm just thinking about money. Santos is about 14 million. Pino is also about he's about 17 million, but he's got a release clause of 34 million. And then Zanotti's 58 million release clause, but 26 million, and Ryan Llorente's 13 million. I think the one I would like to go for is Alex Jimenez. He is Spanish, of course, as well. So, you know, I'm going to go with him. This player's not for sale because, oh, fuck off. I hate that. I really do fucking hate that. Oh, he's too important to the club. Fuck off. I fucking hate that. I'm sorry, but that's down to the game not being able to get the right enough enough players for that position. See, that's the problem there. So I can't sign Jimenez because the game couldn't give Bournemouth enough right backs, so he's the only right back they have, I'm assuming. So I can't buy him. That's stupid. Alright, well, my next option could be... Out of all of these guys, Dest would be a pretty good one, but he is 28. Gusto's 26, but would be a good move. I said the one I wanted was Jimenez, but apparently I can't because Bournemouth can't afford to sell him. Stupid reason. If Thiago Santos was like 3 years younger, I'd consider him. They're all from different nationalities. I've also got these two as well, though. Then there's also Arnel Martinez. I might go with Arnel Martinez then. "26 years of age. Sevilla want to sign him, so we need to beat Sevilla to that signing. There'd be an upgrade as well on Alti since he's actually... So we would be upgrading. Yeah, we'll go with Arnel Martinez then. I'll offer what I sold LT for, about 32 million. Wait, how come I only have 42 million left? Oh, that's what the fucking thing was. So before I started this episode, I had a unexpected event happen, and it did say I didn't really realise what it meant. So basically, any player I sell during this transfer window, I don't get the money added to my balance. It just goes to the club. So I started with 75 million. I thought I had over 100 million. I realised, oh no, I can't because so that's stupid. That's an annoying, unexpected event. But I guess it's to throw a curveball in there. So everybody I've sold so far, so Alti and Farello. Anybody else I've sold, none of that money's gone into my my wage budget or in my transfer budget. I've got to be careful then. Obviously a crucial starter. I'm on a 4-year deal. No release clause. Give him about 50k a week. A little bit less than what he was on previously, but worth it. And that is a big signing there. We have replaced Alti with Arnau Fernandez. Arnau Martinez joins from RB Leipzig. He'll take the number 2. Of course he would. Looks nice in that kit. And there we have it. Arnau Martinez does return to Spain, but he's not going to Sevilla. He has joined Deportivo La Coruna for 35.6 million. Pretty good deal in that. Got an A out of it as well. Not bad. So yeah, if I go to office real quick, I only have 37 million left to spend, obviously, because again, I don't have the money I spent, but... So I've got to be careful then, I don't really want to sell anybody else. Diamante's up to an 89, by the way. Right, Patsy, you can fuck off again. Martinez back in. Got in. Arnau Martinez occupies the right, and to be honest with you, we've upgraded our defence, if anything, now, from Alti. 26 years of age, so he's very good at age. You know, Diamante is 25. We've got 27 for Cho, and then obviously Grimaldo is 33. Timber's 28. Mbappe's 22. Soriano's 27. Warmbrand's 23. Hoyland's 26. Yereme's 26. You know, Dovikas 30. Van Axel Dongen 24. Veronk's 26. Pino 25. Guerrero 21. Nubi 24. Herrera 32. Quagalita 29. and Puerto, who's up to a 70 now, which is good to see, 26. And then we've got Marin, 18, Golovansky, 18, Fernandez, 22, Lopez, 24, and Pettis, 32. Still quite a bit of the transfer window to go, so that's the terrifying thing. Martinez will make his debut here in a 2-0 win as well. Simon got injured, but Jeremy and Hoyland scored. Hoyland against his old club, of course. No! Wait. They've offered, but he has a 180 million release clause, so I can say no. Thank goodness if I hadn't done that, I'd have to have accepted that. Fortunately, because of the release clause, you can't. And he's out for 52 days! Well, Puerto, you're coming in, buddy, and Marin, you're going on the bench. Or Puerto's going to open up the season then. We're not going to change keeper, although Farello that's really annoying considering I've just sold Farello. He's out for 8 weeks, 2 months, with an injury. Did that 5 million get added to the transfer budget? Oh, that did. Okay, so I think it's just any sales. And we open up the campaign against Barcelona. Wow, that is a very tough away as well. What's this? Fans to the rescue. In impressive delay of loyalty, the fans stepping up financially to support the club. Oh, nice. So they've added money to our transfer budget. How much have we got? Oh, I need to skip a few days. Or a day. Oh, they've added in a little bit. I was expecting a little bit more, to be honest with you, but yeah, well, we signed the fullback I was looking for. Alright, first day of the season, yes. PSG won the Champions League, by the way, last season. I forgot to go over all of the other results. Yes, and before we start this season off, I haven't actually gone to the academy yet. So first off, let's have a look at the academy and see who. So obviously Riviera, another goalkeeper, who has got a good chance of. 82 and 88 for this guy. We'll promote him. There's another striker option. Now I've got 3 scouts who haven't actually got a job to do this. Again, we're going to send this guy to Spain for 9 months. I want you to find me a midfielder, a attacking midfielder, and a right winger. Go with those. And now we're going to send this guy to South America, to Argentina. Send him there for 9 months as well. Right back. A centre back and a left back. And then, as for you, my friend, we are going to send you to Oceania. To New Zealand for 3 months. I want you to find me a goalkeeper. Yeah, all 3. There you go. So, first game of the season, we got obviously our new signing. Of course, Puerto's going to have to play in goal, considering that Unai Simon is now out for the first 2 months of the season. So Puerto's going to be our number 1 in that time period, and we begin the season against Barcelona. That's hilarious. How the fuck are we playing Barcelona on the opening day? That's ridiculous. Barcelona versus Deportivo La Coruna. Oh, look at this though, Rasmus Højlund with a good run. 28 league goals last season for him. I believe he did win the Golden Boot. Not an easy task to open up the season against Barcelona, but it is what it is. Is Warmbrand. Nicholas Warmbrand. Oh, gets a corner out of it. He started quite well though. Oh my goodness, Cho was so close to an opening goal of the season. There's Martinez. Right into Garcia's arms. Their keeper's wearing number 13 as well. Warmbrand, oh what a save! What a save by the goalkeeper, he saved it onto the bar. Well, I pressed B like ages ago. Away. Oh, it's a lovely ball, Timber! And that was brilliant by Nicholas Warmbrand, and Quinton Timber gets us started off here. He had a really good debut seat. Well, I mean, he was won the fucking league for Christ's sake. And we're off and running again here. Warmbrand, oh, just, again, too big of a touch. If he'd taken it just a bit short, he could have gotten a shot away. Such a poor goal to give away, and it's Osman. Barcelona really haven't done a lot in this opening game. They haven't. Man, you got to be alert. Joe gets it away. Hoyland. Jeremy. Oh no, he's not put that in. How? Craig Elite is going to come on for Grimaldo, but I'm also going to bring on Van Axel Dongen and Dovikas as well. Oh, what a save by Petter. He had to make that save. That is a ginormous save. And on Pino. There's a chance now to break away here with Jeremy. That's poor. Look, we hit some high heights last season, winning the domestic treble. We won the league, we won both cups, you know. And so far, we've only lost Ulti and replaced him with somebody arguably better than him, in Arnau Fernandez, who's 2 years younger. Sorry, Arnau Martinez. Nice. Is Jeremy, who is, yeah, 2 years younger, an overall higher, you know. So, and we've ended up playing a 1-1 draw. I forgot he played in this game as well, didn't he, Ulti? Did he play? Yeah, Guardiola's back in charge. And Mikey Moore was playing. Yeah, he did, yeah. He got the assist. Oh no, he was man of the match. He was man of the match the entire game. No, I didn't. I hate that with the. First off, I literally pressed down on the.
Tengo varias preguntas que hacerle, pero antes me gustaría darle las gracias por su tiempo. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.
Well, fortunately, I didn't need to sell Soriano because I had the release clause. That gave me the safety net, knowing that he is worth more. Yeah, it's just an extra body for the squad, but it's another striker as well. So what kit numbers are available? Just 16's available. 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. Marin is going to get a number upgrade, I think. He can wear number 24. I'm going to give Bronx number 18, I think, this season. because he is part of the main team now, we'll give Guerrero a new number as well. We will give him number 28. He can wear number 28 this season. Yeah, just go over everybody again that isn't on loan. We've got a lot. How many players do we have on loan this season? That are still on loan. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 people on loan this season. There's a lot. Some of them, though, are coming back in January. I think there's 4 of them. But I've definitely loaned out about 12. Well, not the start we wanted to the season. We're away again here. 2 away games in a row. Oh, and Sporting have offered for Dovikas. Yeah, we are going to say no to that one. Anyway, right. Second game of the season and we're away again. So, yeah. Click to the other finger. Levante versus Deportivo La Coruna. We also have a similar kit to Barcelona in their colours. When Hoyland, I thought the defender was going to close you down, so I thought I'd just hit it. Got a corner out of there at least. Cho does really well to get back. Good play. There's Warm Brand now. Just takes that big touch right at the end. He does it every fucking time. Mbappe. Oh, that just opened up for him, didn't it? Chance now for Nicholas Warmbrand. Oh! And you know what? Timber should have done so much better from there. That was a brilliant header across from Yereme. He's a player I need to keep. Hopefully, I can. He has he has a big release clause, I'm pretty sure, Yereme. It's like over 200 million. It's not a great pass though. Lovely play, that's a fantastically well worked goal. And we've conceded. We just can't hold on to the ball at the minute. Jeremy, man, your passing's been horrendous. It's 2-0, fucking hell. Right on half time, we are in big trouble here. We're in massive trouble here. Half time, we are 2-0 down away at Levante. There's just nobody to pass. There's nowhere to go. Martinez got it away and Hoyland soups it on to Jeremy, who's not had a great game, to be honest with you. That could all change here. It can all change because he scored. Brilliant goal by Jeremy, and he gets his first of the new season. He got 14 in the league last season. And he got 24 goals altogether. A substitute, we're taking off Grimaldo here. He's, for the second game in a row, he's not the happiest of coming off, but he isn't playing well. Well, then sends off Jeremy. There's a big chance now to get level here. It's Jeremy. He has done it. And we are back level. We were 2-0 down. And we've clawed it back to 2-2 here. It's a big goal. Double there for Jeremy. Fair play. Well, he wasn't playing well until he scored that goal. He's got 2 now. And Hoyland, I didn't realise he blocked it. There's a chance though, it's Jeremy! Oh, Warmbrand couldn't get there. Chance! Oh, that was the moment. That was the moment. And it looks like we're going to draw another game, but to be fair, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. We were 2-0 down. We fought back to get a 2-2 draw. We'll take that, I guess. But we could have won it there. There was 2 big chances towards the end of the game. We could have won the game. We didn't. And we are starting the season off with 2 points out of a possible 6. Leaves us 10th at the moment, but we finally got our first. Oh, and Napoli have offered Rasmus Højlund. Oh my god, 129 million. See, the problem is I want to accept that. However, I do think Napoli are definitely still a bigger club than Deportivo, but The reason why I'm going to say no is because of the money. I won't get any of this. So, if Napoli, I'm going to put a poll in it. If it happens in January, I will sell him. But I'm not going to do it now because I can't. Leeds are offering for Charlie Pino. Yeah, that's a hard no, thank you. Carreras could be going back to Real Madrid by the looks of things. Also, we got our Champions League matches. Alright, we're on the. We could just close out the transfer window. There's nobody else I really want to sign. Offer for Quagliata from Fenerbahce. No. I'm going to keep him as part of the squad. I mean, is there really anybody else? Isn't really anybody else I would have need for in the squad, to be honest with you. Yeah. Timber with a chance to go to Arsenal. Ooh. How much are you offering? This is annoying because I'm not going to get any of this money. But I think I've got to do it. I don't want to do this deal. I don't like this deal. I think it's stupid. Yeah, we've only had him for a season, Quinton Timber, but what more can I do? I can't say no to a second one. I've said no to Hoyland. I cannot say no to Timber. I'm not going to get any of this money, which fucking sucks. And the thing is, I don't have enough time to get a replacement in either before I accept that. I think I'm going to have to accept it. Yeah, because there's nobody else that is. Bruh. That's a blow, that is. Yeah, there's nobody else I have scouted at the moment that is a midfielder. Could look to sign. I've got to sell him. I can't. I've said no to one. I cannot say no to both. That is criminal that it's happened on the final day. Maybe it might fall apart. I'm going to negotiate. The thing is, there's not really much point in negotiating because I'm not going to get any more. Yeah, we have it. Quinton Timber only after 1 year of being at Deportivo. Looks like he's on his way to Arsenal. We are getting more than what we sold him for. Maybe there's a chance that the deal falls apart. No. No, it does not. That is a huge blow on deadline day. Huge blow. He goes and joins his brother at Arsenal, and I could have got 110. It doesn't matter though, because look, it doesn't go into my fucking transfer budget. I have 2 hours left. I might have to take a blind punt on somebody. Ronald Donkor. He plays for Red Bull New York. And then we've also got this guy who plays for Vancouver Whitecaps. Bruh. What I'll do then is I'm gonna have to just wait until the January window, which sucks. But yeah, that's a big loss. So Veronk, yeah, he'll have to slot into the midfield. That's a huge loss. Lopez will go onto the bench. Tim's been sold. And look at that, I get 0 of it allocated. That hurts. That does, because I don't even get to. It hurts that I lost him on the final day, but it also hurts that I'm not getting any of that money. And there we have it. Transfer window's closed, and I saw that, and I'm gonna fucking say no to that because that's just the game being a dick. 125 million, fuck off. The window's closed anyway, so I can dismiss that. So this is the team. Veronk here, obviously, is a solid player, but he is definitely a backup player. But he's gonna have to play. This is a big chance for him to step up. Yeah, as I said, he had some good moments last season. We've got our first home game of the season, and Veronk, who has got a new number, he is wearing number 18 this season. But we still managed to hold on to Jeremy. Diamande had only been here for 6 months anyway, so. Or was he here for a season? I can't remember. Warmbrand, oh, he's at the woodwork. We've still got Nicholas Warmbrand, we've still got Mbappe, we've still got Jeremy, as I've said, we've still got Hoyland, we've still got Diamande, Cho, even though that one for Diamande, it was after the window had closed, so therefore I think that was just for that transfer window, so anybody I sell in January, I will get the funds for that, unless that same unexpected event happens again. That's a big loss though, losing Quinton Timber. He goes and joins his brother at Arsenal. Saved there by Piero. Oh my god, how has he missed? If he'd taken that first time, he would have scored. Who are we playing against? Sorry, I didn't know. Espanyol. Jeremy. And Hoyland's going to get off and running finally. Hoyland scores this season. Gets his first goal of the new campaign. And we take the lead here against Espanyol. So we played Barcelona. We played a team that looked like they're, you know, Levante with a similar kit to Barcelona. And now we're playing another club based in Barcelona. Espanyol. Boylan plays it in here, and Jeremy's in. Jeremy's in, 2-0. How about that? Well, this is a good performance so far. Hoyland and Jeremy running the show. Like last season was like a Leicester City type season, you can't deny that. But swept on to Jeremy. Jeremy, oh, he's got to score. Yeah, Timber was only here for a season before we sold him. Well, I knew that he was going to be, you know, especially after the season he had, you know, he was fantastic in the middle of the park there. And Veronk is a decent player to have in, he had good games, but he was a backup. He was brought in as a backup. That was the whole purpose, and he's going to be playing in the first team. Unless obviously he starts playing poor, then I'll bring back Charlie Pino. There is Veronk. Oh, what a goal though! Well, I guess he heard, you know, if he plays bad, he'll come out of the team. So he's just gone and hit a screamer. What a goal by Veronk here. Well, he's just nailed that into the top corner, and it looks like we are finally going to get our first win of the season here against Espanyol. I actually didn't see who got promoted or relegated. Is Warm Brand, and Jeremy's going to get a hat-trick. Oh no, he's not. What am I on about? He got 2 in the last game. Jeremy's going to get his second goal of the season. I was thinking of the last game where he got a brace. He's got another brace, back-to-back braces for Jeremy. Yeah, Hoyland and Veronk with the other goals, and yeah, we're smashing them now. We're finally first game at home after 2 away draws. Mbappe, yeah. Hoyland! Oh god, he's actually missed it. I thought that was in. We'll get some subs on because, again, they're pretty comfortable. Well, I guess. Okay. I was hoping he'd cut it back like 9 years before, but hey ho. Right. Oh, good save by Prieto. And pretty easy catch for him here, and he throws it out to Dovikas. He gets Van Axel Dongen going. Why would you why would you change to the wrong person, you fucking idiots? Guerrero's going to get on. He's got a new number, of course, no longer number 75, and he's actually number 25. Sorry, 28. Well done, mate. Well, he might get a bit more game time now that there's a midfield spot freed up. Well, there we go. We got our first win of the season. It's a crushing win over Espanyol. It took until the third game, but this season's going to be a bit of a challenge. I don't know if we're going to be able to challenge for the league title here. Again, you know. He's gone up to an 84 now. One second. That's me. And then the again, or away again. Fucking hell, our first 4 fixtures and we've only had 1 home fixture. Oh, there's our European games. I'll have a look at there in a minute. Oh, fucking hell. Training injury. I mean, they're not first teamers, but still, though. I don't know what I was going there for. So Lopez, he's out for 16 days, and wow, he's out for 84 days. Well, Fernandez is going to come in for him then. And Lopez is out. Kind of out of midfielders here. I guess Golovanski's going to have to go into the starting 11. So yeah, this is the team. Mbappe's gone up to an 81. Good to see. Martinez has gone up to an 84. You know. Unfortunately, Grimaldo's now gone down to an 80. And that's going to decrease. I reckon it'll be like a 76 by the end of the season. But so he might actually, as I said, push through him at left back at the moment. But maybe even bringing back Quagalita wouldn't be a bad idea. Putting him back as the main one because he won't be going down. Rasmus Højlund in already. Oh, what a start that is! They just didn't stop him. And Rasmus Højlund scores his 2nd goal of the season. Well, I think he just took them by surprise. And he was in one-on-one. He smashes it past the keeper. 1-0. It's Mallorca. I think they were promoted up, weren't they, Mallorca? I don't think they were in the league last season, were they? Yeah, I'll look at our Champions League matches after the game. I was meant to do that beforehand, but I forgot. What a brilliant takedown. Oh my god, Grimaldo just wouldn't clear it away. Matey, though, did not take the chance. Oh no, and there's an equaliser. Oh, they were going to fall for it a second time. Soriano, well, he's been very quiet at the beginning of this season as well. No goals. I think he has an assist though. Hoyland, and Soriano was coming in, but Hoyland. Now they're just fucking bopping it around their own box. Oh, sorry, their own half. I can't get the ball off them at the minute. You're offside, mate. To Warm Brandy. Oh, he's just not putting on target, has he? Anyway, it's just slightly frustrating. Fucking hell. At the moment we're just struggling away from home, really. Hoyland, oh well, I say that, what a goal by Rasmus Hoyland, he gives us the lead again. I'm just saying, we're struggling away from home and Hoyland scores his second of the game. Brilliant finish here, didn't expect him to go in, to be honest with you. is Jeremy. Oh, decent ball in. We'd really like to get an away victory. That'd be great, but Mallorca are fucking pushing for it now, aren't they? Oh, here's a corner. Here's a corner. Sick. Brilliant challenge, and that'll see it away, and we do get the victory. That's a massive victory. We do get an away victory. Wasn't easy, but we are struggling at the moment away from home. We got a victory there, but that's a newly promoted club. I'm pretty sure Mallorca were not in the league last season. They were in the second tier. Ah, yes. This is Champions League. So we've got Atalanta to open us up. So here's our fixtures. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate it when it does that. It's just like, seriously, it's just so unnecessary. So the plane is meant to signify away and the house is meant to be home. However, for some reason they did this in FC25 and they've done it in this one as well, where it's actually the opposite way round. So we are away to Roma, home to Monaco, away to Rangers, home to Besiktas, home to Atalanta, away to Dynamo Kiev. We played them last season and they beat us, if you remember correctly. Home to Manchester City. Now, if you remember correctly, they knocked us out last season in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we will be. We lost 3-2 at theirs, and then we drew 1-1 at home, and then we'll be away to Liverpool here. So those are some very tasty-looking fixtures. We're playing Atalanta first. We'll actually get the order now of the fixtures. So yeah, we're home against Atalanta, then away to Roma, away to Rangers, away to Liverpool, so that's 3 away games in a row, but then home to Besiktas, away to Dynamo Kiev, and then home to City, and then Monaco. I think it's just Dynamo Kiev we played last season, or I'm thinking, did we play Monaco? We played City in the knockouts, but not in the league phase. Same with Liverpool. I don't know, did we play Rangers last season? Again, I can't remember. Atalanta we definitely didn't play, nor did we play Roma. I don't know. Second season of Champions League football for us, but we have a slightly weaker team. Both Simon and... Oh, that's just, yeah. Simon is available, well, in 8 days, so. So, this is the team we're going to go with, of course. Hoyland's a bit tired, but he'll still start. Come on now. Dovercast is a good player, but he is definitely the backup. At home, though, to start off with against Atalanta at the Resort. Hoyland steals it. Oh, it scores! What a finish! I did not expect him to score that. Rasmus Hoyland gives us the lead here. He won it back on his own. He just takes it on, and I just think, fuck, I'm gonna shoot. I was looking for a pass initially, but I thought, oh shoot, maybe the keeper might give us a get. You know, we'd probably save it. But 4 minutes in. Going away to Ronaldo. Oh, it's Højlund again! 2-0! What a start. Rasmus Højlund's on a hat-trick already after 8 minutes. Ronaldo does really well here. And just puts it across, and Højlund is toe pokes it past the keeper and in. 2-0. Wow. Wow, what a start. We play so much better when we're at home. And Højlund's just fed that through to Jeremy. It could be 3 here. It is 3! What a start to this UCL game. 16 minutes in and we are 3-0 up. Højlund's got 2 goals and an assist. Jeremy, lovely finish. It's Højlund and Jeremy at the moment that are scoring the goals. The only other person, well, no, Veronk has a goal, and then obviously Quinton Timber has a goal, but he's not here anymore. He got our opening goal of the season, played the second game of the season, and then is left to go to Arsenal. He's been pretty good so far since coming into the first team. That's a foul. Soriano towards Veronk. Diamande's there. Comes out to Mbappe. And comes in! It's another one! And it's Veronk! We're just talking about how well he's been doing. It's his second goal already of the season. Asta Veronk, the Belgium, with a header. Ethan Mbappe does really well, and he rises like a salmon. And it is 4-0. And what we played? 28 minutes. Atalanta have been truly, truly horrendous in this first half here. Mbappe just wins it back with ease here. On brand, he scores as well! What is going on? Well, this is a very embarrassing night for Atalanta. I actually thought I'd made a mistake here, but he gets the shot off, squeezes it in under the keeper. And then I think it's Vicario as well. Well, that's yeah. Currently in real life, the Spurs goalkeeper. Oh, you know what? That is probably the best bit of play Atalanta have done all game here. They pulled one back here for 5-1. Di Catalera. Yeah, what a performance though from us, but Atalanta, they've 5-1 at half time to us. Yeah, disappointed that they did score, but it was a nicely well-worked goal for them. Vicario, it's Varong! He gets the second! Oh, this... Hey man, he's been brilliant since coming in. It's 6-1. He's got his second of the day. Warmbrand just pulls it back nicely. It's the good old pullback. Keeper again. It's Vicario, isn't it? Is Soriano. He hasn't scored yet this season, so this would be a perfect opportunity for him to get a goal. Flicked on there. Oh, it's a goal! And Hoyland gets his hat-trick. Cho with a brilliant flick on, and it is 7-1. Hoyland with a hat-trick, his first hat-trick of the season. He got a few last season. That flick on there by Cho was brilliant, and just... time just seemed to stop for a moment. They didn't realise. And again, toe poked in by Rasmus Hoyland. Seven 1. What a performance from the boys. We're going to make some subs, I think. Hoyland will come off. Dovikas on. We'll bring on Van Axel Dongden. Bring on Charlie Pino. There. We don't actually have a midfielder, so you know what we're going to bring on. Gulovansky, and stick him in the 10 role. Why not? Wasn't a great challenge either. On Warmbrand, yellow card. There's Lewis Hall. Baronk's on a hat-trick, by the way. He gets a corner. Diamande's in there. He actually didn't score at all last season. Good play. Dovikas is in here. Oh. Nice pass there by Gulovansky. Lovely ball through here by Gulovansky, and Charlie Pino is going to make it 8. Well, Gulovansky's gotten himself a Champions League assist. Lovely ball, weighted through. And it's a lovely finish here by Gronk's going to come off. On comes Guerrero. 8-1, man. What an opening to this Champions League campaign. Guerrero first bit of play there, winning back the ball. Could there be one more in there? No, there isn't, but that is a ridiculous scoreline. 8-1. See some of the performances here. Yerome got a goal. Hoyland got a hat-trick and an assist. Warmbrand got a goal and an assist. Golovansky got an assist. Ronk scored 2 goals. Mbappe got 2. Charlie Pino scored. Mbappe got 2 assists. Grimaldo got an assist. Cho got an assist. Hoyland got man of the match as expected. Yeah, 8-1 in the end. Pretty comfortable result, to say the least. Yeah, that is... Yeah. No. And this one. Okay, let's go from New Zealand here. Higgins. Yeah, nice Seaman is definitely going straight back in, but Prieto, you gotta say he's done a good job. But it's when Warmbrand's gone up to an 83. Hoyland's up to an 89 now. Anybody else gone up at all? Soriano's gone up to an 86. Team keeps going up, which is good in overall. Brand. Jeremy. It's a corner. Cho! Oh, lovely. And he's off and running here with his first goal of the season. He got an assist in the Champions League. And now he's got his first goal. He got 2 goals last season. Look at that, he's against 2 defenders and he still beats them. At home, we just seem to be a different beast in comparison to away from home. Another early goal. I mean, by this point it was already 2-0 against Atalanta. Oh, 2-0. That's what I mean. We just seem to be so... Jeremy makes it 2. We just seem to be so much better away from home. At home. Like, we've been struggling in the away fixtures, but when it comes to being at home... Now, in all fairness, the 3 away games we've had, we drew 2 of them and won the other one. The last season we were good, like... We went home or away and we had a big chance of winning the match. By Diamondo. Prieto, oh, and it deflects over. Goal kick. There's Warmbrand. Oh, it's a decent run here. Shot would have been better though. to choose to play on, so... Jeremy? Oh, I thought he put it across. I thought it was in then. And this one's a by Etihad as well. Oh, of course, they're part of the City group, aren't they? Girona. That was a brilliant bit of play here, but a good save by the keeper, and Martinez gets it away. It's half time, we're 2-0 up. And again, it's been another comfortable game at home. They've had a few chances, but... Yeah, no corner for you guys. Joe says no. Brilliant. Cheers. Thanks for that. Boyland. Shot off. Oh. Yeah, Soriano though, he's been that one player that's just not had a good season so far. I'll keep him on for now. I'm gonna put Pino on for Mbappe instead. Yeah, so does well. A good save. Ronaldo takes it away, and there's wrong. Nice pass into Jeremy. Dovikas, oh, he needs a goal. He does. Now we're gonna keep Soriano on for a little bit longer. Maybe Soriano's just like slightly distracted by that potential move to Real Madrid that I said no to because of the release clause that he has. Well, he signed the new deal. I would have had no choice to sell him else. There we have it. We've seen off Girona for the 2-0 victory. So I think what I'll do is I'll do the rest of this month. So I'll play Osasuna, I'll play Sociedad, and then I might play the Roma game, and I think I'll leave it there after that. Let's play the next 3 fixtures. Obviously, the first episode of each season tends to have less games played because of like the whole transfer window. Alright, apologies about that. I just had to go and, well, I just had to do something. Apologies. Anyway, let's resume. If you will, I just had to move my car out of the way, that was all. Oh, good save. Oh, what, Brown? How's he got to put that in? What I mean, I had to move my car, not like I was blocking anybody. Basically, where I live, me and my dad have this system where there's a parking space, well, outside our house, so there's one outside our garage, which no one would park in anyway, because it's outside our garage, and it's kind of like an unwritten rule that it's disrespectful to park in front of someone's driveway or garage. So so there was that. Here's Jeremy's in. Real quick, Jeremy here. Jeremy scores. He's had a really good start to the season. Yeah, so anyway, and then the space next to the, well, it would be in front of the car. There's another space, but that one is kind of more open for everybody, so we have a system in place whenever someone needs to leave and go somewhere. We have to make sure one of our cars are parked in that spot. If we both have to go somewhere, then we just have to hope that the spot's there. So if we're both at work or something, for example. So that's all. So he was going somewhere and he wanted me to just move my car back into that spot, so then we don't lose it. He's very paranoid about it. I'm not too bothered about it, but he is. My dad, so yeah, that's what I was just doing. Anyway, on to the game. Warmbrand. Oh. That was for Jerome. He's had a good start to the season, and at this game he has scored. He managed to get that all the way to Hoyland. Now has Warmbrand on it. Soriano. There's a corner. Cho was in there. Oh, I thought it was in then from Warmbrand. I won't take off Mbappe, yeah, I'll take him off maybe at the beginning of the second half, but... Soriano! Brilliant, and then Diamande. It's Cho. It's Jerome. It's Martinez. Mbappe, it's a corner, sorry, a throw in. Chance for Runk! Mate, this guy can't stop scoring at the minute. That's his 4th goal of the season. He's got 2 in the Champions League, 2 in the league. And we lead 2-0 here. Maybe our away fortunes are slightly turning. It's Hoyland with the header down. It's a lovely half volley into the back of the net and we lead 2-0. We're starting to pick up a little bit more pace, I feel like, now. Bit of momentum. Warmbrand. Oof, look for that near post. Alright, now we'll make the substitution. Jerome. Jerome. Rasmus Hoyland. Oh. Lovely play. Oh, that deserved a goal. taking it on himself here. He's in the box now, and he's going to get on the end of it, and that is brilliant from Charlie Pino off the bench here. He pretty much made that goal himself. And he's got his first goal of the season. Oh, no, sorry, second goal of the season, because he did score in the Champions League, didn't he, in the 8-1 victory. Scored the last goal, didn't he? He played it to Soriano, puts it back across. He's going to have to wait another game here to try and get another goal, but Guerrero's going to come on. Great pass to Guerrero. Well, this was a more convincing win away here. Against Osasuna are an established La Liga team as well. Martinez. I should have really passed it, but I wanted to try and go on a run with him. Lose it there. It's alright, because he's just taken away by Martinez, and the referee will call for full time. And that's a more convincing away win there. That's much better. Great play there from the team. A 3-0 victory. Yarame, Veronk and Pino with all the goals. So I do believe now Unai Simon can come back into the team. Finally start playing some games this season. Lopez can come back in as well. Newby's still out for 65 days, so Fernandez will remain on the bench. It seems a bit harsh on Prieto, but Seaman is the #1 goalkeeper. Unai Simon is back in between the sticks, and feel a little bit more reassured for our goalkeeping. And now we host Real Sociedad here. Oh god, now they actually beat us here last season at our stadium at the Rizal, so they did, didn't they? Oh, Brand. Oh, and it came back to him as well. I didn't see it though. I see him on back in between the sticks today. Hoyland. He sets one Brand up on his way. Surely that was a foul. He's just followed through on him afterwards. That should have been a penalty. How many times have I done that and the referee's pointed to the fucking spot? One Brand's fucking hurt as well because of that. I might have to take him off to just play it safe. Jeremy. I think it's best if I take one brand off. Yeah, I'm just making his injury worse. Half time, well, we made it to half time, but yeah, it's time for him to come off. And we'll brought Van Axel Dongen on. I'm surprised that pass at the end made it all the way to Jeremy. And then our first home game this season where, you know, we've actually been pushed a bit, but it is Real Sociedad, so didn't expect it to be easy or anything like that. Oh. Oh, it's going to be on a plate here. Look who it is. It's Veronks again. Mate, this guy has come into the midfield here because last season he was a backup, and he has been genuinely sensational. Yeah, he puts it on a plate. It's an open goal, but the fact that he's just there, he just gets himself into these really good goal-scoring opportunities, and he's scoring them as well. He only scored one goal, I think, last season, and that was in the Champions League. It was that tap-in. It was against Frankfurt, I think it was. He's got 5 goals this season already from midfield. 3 in the league, 2 in the Champions League. There's Van Axel Dongen. Oh. Good save. Oh, Højlund! Oh, I just hit it first time. Let's get some subs and some dubs on. Dovercast will bring him on for Højlund. We'll give Lopez a run out, but I'm going to bring him on for Mbappe. Quagalita can come on for Grimaldo. And Lorero can come on as well. Why not? Do have a lead to protect though. Soriano. Oh, you know what? Decent effort. Surely, yeah. Wasn't actually the one I was trying to pass to. Soriano, oof. Jorgensen with the save. God, that was sort of flip on there to Van Axel Dongen. Jeremy, oh, Dovikas. Still hasn't scored this season, by the way. Surely that's time, ref. Surely that's time. Hello. There we have it, another victory. Wasn't the most comfortablest of ones, but we got the victory nonetheless here. That's another big win here. Varonk with the goal. And yeah. And Warmbrand is injured for how long? 83 days! 83 days! Bruh, moment. No, Golovatsky, you're going back on the bench here. Van Axel Dungan, this is your chance now to shine, mate, in this team. Should have taken him off immediately. Three months. He broke his toe. Bruh. Maltese round number 19. It's up to an 83 now. Joe, I should probably see how some of my other players are doing. How's oh, what was the striker we had? It was the Croatian striker. What was his name? Ferk. How how's he doing now? No, we don't know his overall. But he's still at Dortmund. And also it was Costa, was it? Nah, couldn't have been. Oh, Cruz, that was his name, yeah. He went to Juventus. Anyway, last game of the episode, and it will be against Roma. Of course, no Warmbrand. He's out for 3 months, which is fucking hilarious. There's a few tidy, so we'll play Charlie Pino in this one. 92 now for Jeremy. Yeah, my microphone's incredibly sensitive at this moment in time. Yeah, just making sure my audio was actually working. Who are we actually playing, sorry? Oh, Roma, yeah. So the other Italian club. 2 Italian clubs, 2 English clubs. The Ukrainian, Scottish, French, and a we are away in Italy. Gets on top of that one. Soriano. Lovely ball across, and Van Axel Dungan scores. Well, what a way to make. But he's going to be our main player for the next couple months. For the next 3 months. He's got to. Yeah, you hope he does well. Well, that's a good way to start off. Soriano picks him out. And he scores his first goal of the season here. There he is again. Oh, he's scored again. How about that? Well, it's a good way there to really put your name forward as the main winger. And he's absolutely buried that into the bottom corner. Two goals already. Van Axel Dongen here, and we're scoring early goals again here. Hoyland and Van Axel Dongen here. Surely not. It is! A 26-minute hat-trick for Van Axel Dongen. And that's both games now where we've scored a hat-trick against an Italian club in the Champions League. Van Axel Dongen has gotten himself a hat-trick in 26 minutes. It's quite funny, we didn't have a great start to the season, but we haven't actually lost a game yet, which is... So we drew our opening 2 fixtures. Ever since then, we won the rest. We won our opening Champions League game 8-1. We're 3-0 up here against Roma already as well. Cleared away. Hoyland heads it back into danger, but Martinez is there. Well, Van Axel Dongen here, what a brilliant game from him so far, a hat-trick. Soriano's in there. Half time. Van Axel Dongen, surely not another one. I think that hat-trick is the quickest hat-trick of the series. I'm not entirely I'm not sure at all. But there has been quite a few hat-tricks, but surely it's got to be the quickest one. Just the man possessed at the moment. And it's in. It's another goal, this time Yereme. And he's got himself another goal in the Champions League. Again, it was another attempt by Van Axel Dongen here, saved. And Yereme's technique there, it was actually somewhat inside his left foot, but he still managed to dig it out and score. And Roma have one back. Give Golovansky a go as well. I'm going to give Fernandez a run out as well. Quagalita. And Dobikas. Make a bunch of changes. Golovansky got a shot off. Wow, he's showing some confidence. I mean, he got an assist, remember, in the last game in the Champions League in that 8-1 He assisted Pino for the 8th goal. He was playing as an attacking midfielder in that one. He's on his actual position as a winger. Sammy Fernandez. I was looking to send Golovansky on his travels. Oh, and Diamande there. Again, he hasn't scored yet for the club. Wait, he's all the way back here already. He's a madman. And it's another victory. It's half the scoreline that we got against Roma. Van Axel Dongen with a hat-trick. And he could have had more. In fact, the 4th goal was from his shot that was saved, and then Jerome put it in. And there we have it. Just skip a few days. Oh yeah, I changed him to an attacking midfielder, didn't I, a while ago? Okay, weird. Alright, okay, what I'll do is I'll end this episode here. Yeah, because we're over an hour and a half now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.